YouTube, what is up with y'all? Today, this is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through. Be sure to hit me up, or follow me rather, on my IG, and that is Goodfella Neil. Easy, simple, straight to the point. Goodfella, obviously GOODFELLANELL, Goodfella Neil. Plain, simple, and straight, just like this channel. So it's been the past 2 years. Y'all been talking about me, if I should get an IG and man, I can see why it's kind of like hella addictive when you actually following the people you want to follow and looking at what you want to look at. You know what I mean? I found myself scrolling back from all the way from 2019 all the way to like 2015 to 2014 to some people pictures like Ronnie Fieg and all those people. So that was pretty cool to see that whole like evolution and everything, and like the pictures and everything. So definitely fly and flames and follow when you do get the chance. I already posted 2 pictures already. I'm not doing no mass collection picture haul or video or whatever, just a FYI. But I probably might post a little something, maybe daily, what I'm wearing or something like that. Like, because it's obviously it's way more easier to just take a picture and just upload it. But so yeah, tonight is basically my opinion, and a brief overview review of these kicks. Probably the best Jordan hybrids we have seen in a long time. Jordan and Nike, or at least Nike specifically, been definitely doing that hybrid stuff. And I guess I ain't gonna leave Jordan out. Jordan has been too, but obviously Nike has more wins as far as making their own Nike hybrids. But usually it's very rare that Jordan actually has a hybrid that actually win. So we've already seen this as the 312 Don C, the high joint, and I actually got these joints right here. I actually was trying to wait for a deal for these, but I actually had to buy them for full-blown retail before they actually sold out. And this is the Air Jordan Legacy 312 Low. You would definitely not regret your purchase if you actually cop these sneakers. We got that gold Jumpman box. Now it's time to get straight to the kicks. And I have the black, red, and white colorway, the bread colorway. Definitely a must-have sneaker if you are a fan of these models. The Jordan 3, the Jordan 1, and maybe even the Nike Air Trainer 1, or maybe the Nike Air Trainer 3, because they both got the same straps like this. And tonight, now I didn't still see too many reviews when I looked these up a few days ago. But man, I was so happy I got these, man. I was wearing them almost like daily, and the comfort level is good. So if you like the way the Jordan 3 fit, you definitely gonna like these, because that's what most of the molding fit is on the inside of the sole, like on the insole and everything. And just real quick, I'm gonna just go over like this sneaker just in general, and then I'm gonna actually bring out the comparisons and everything, man, because I really like kicks. And y'all know me, man, I like doing the origin stories and all that stuff. And go check out my Chlorophyll 3 video as far as like why you think the Chlorophyll 3s was slept on, and I'll tell you why I think the Chlorophyll 3s was slept on, and I show that the Air Trainer 1 and all that stuff. But anyway, so this is gonna be kind of like that video. And these were just low-key. I don't even think these was really too much slept on, because they are selling out. They just wasn't hype. And it's rare to see a sneaker, it's rare to see a sneaker still sell out that isn't hype. You know what I mean? So first thing first, we're gonna start this off with one of the YouTube sneaker greats, wear testers, Nightwing. Okay, so he made me cop. When I seen his review on these, and I seen him at first, like he was the first person on YouTube that I've seen, at least especially like popular, with a bigger channel, bigger following, that actually had these joints. And I want to literally cop literally right after the review, man. And it's been a while since I actually got hyped about a sneaker like that, to that degree where I was about to actually cop it for full price that day. So long story short, they haven't released yet, because he kind of got his early, but it was a store out his way out in Cali that was actually selling these kind of early, and I think for regular retail. And I think they was out of stock too, or they was selling quick or something like that. You had to contact them through Instagram. And at the time, I didn't have an Instagram and all that stuff, so I was like, I don't want to be bothered with that. So he did the review, and you know, most of his points of why he liked the sneaker is really why I like the sneaker. It's nostalgic. It's something that's like from that, you know, it looks like a 90s, 80s kind of like shoe. It looks like something from back in the day. It looked like something that would have came out back in the day. And I mean, basically, in this day and age where, you know, we still hold on to those nostalgic memories of certain sneakers, even the sneakers that's combined in here themselves as separate sneakers, we cherish those, the bread toes, or, you know, the bread ones, and the Jordan 3, and the Air Trainer 1, Air Trainer 3. I think even the Air Trainer 2 might have also had a strap. But anyway though, man, crazy fly flame. So I basically copped after looking at his video. I couldn't wait till these came out. I'm surprised they didn't sell out completely. But on StockX, they was trying to hit people over the head because it was barely a little bit of hype behind them. Regular retail for these is like $140. Got mine for $140 shipped. I didn't want to pay tax and all that shipping stuff with Nike and all that. So because they were available on Nike, but they slowly sold out. And again, there wasn't really too much hype. It was a slight simmer, obviously for obvious reasons, because everybody liked the bread toe and Jordan 3. But these was the move right here though, man. I really don't too much see the prices in these like really like falling. And as far as like StockX go, they were, you know, again, it was around like 200. But again, I'm not about to pay like $215, $213, you know, that's what shipping, to actually get these. When, you know, I thought these was actually gonna go on a sale, steal deal, because I seen these lingering for like a week roughly. So I decided to pull the trigger. Obviously, once the shoes started selling out, and I found my size, I went with a snug fit with a 9.5. I wear size 10, but these fit the way I want them to fit. I'm happy I didn't even go with a size 10. Size 9.5 fit just right, and it doesn't fit like a 10. It does fit a little somewhat snug, but I would just suggest like whatever you wear in a Jordan 3, I would just get that in this. As far as the strap right here, it doesn't really feel tight across your foot unless you secure it real tight. Now some people wear it loose. I actually wear mine strapped, but I don't wear mine so strapped to the point where like it's choking my foot and it looked like factory lace. So when I did get these, they were like terrible, you know, factory lace. You know how the shoe be looking like it can't breathe, like it's like choked up. So anyway, not the best leather. You know, you got GR leather right here. If you do have the Nike Air Safari, it kind of feels a little bit like that stiff leather as far as the black one go. Now I've worn these a little bit already, so I've kind of like broken these in. So, you know, it's not necessarily soft yet, but I think in due time, if I keep wearing them, you know, at least almost damn near like daily or a few times a week, eventually this part will break in some. This right here is actually where the softest leather is on the toe box, where you got that bread toe kind of like feeling, or that bread one kind of like feeling. Obviously y'all can already see this right here, you know, the strap and all that stuff is easy, you know, on and off. This right here is probably the most annoying thing on the sneaker. Now I do agree with Nightwing on that too, as far as like they should have kept the Jordan 3 tongue. You know, that would have made it a little bit more plush or whatever, because when you are wearing these, the tongue can dance around a little bit as you walk. So, you know, you would probably have to like keep readjusting this. So to kind of combat against that, relace the sneakers or loosen up the lace. I don't know how you like yours, if you like a loose lace or whatever, but when you do, if you do lace the sneakers up, be sure to straighten the tongue up and then tie down on the shoe. Sometimes I see other sneaker YouTubers on feet, and you know, maybe they don't have a problem with it, but it be looking so tacky. They be wearing Jordan 1s and the tongue be like all the way over here on the side of their ankle, and they be doing it on foot, and it's like, ugh. It's like, how could you wear this stuff with like the tongue just like the sneaker OCD in me just want to like go through the camera and just straighten the tongue out for them and just do that while they're doing it on foot. But yeah, so that's my only peeve. It's the crooked tongue sometimes, but that's not really too much a deal breaker. I wish they would have went with a Jordan 3 tongue, and you know, that would have been beautiful. Obviously y'all already can see y'all got that Jordan 3 dip right there, and they didn't go with that Jordan 1 dip, thank God, because the Jordan 1 drops real low, probably damn near down there to the swoosh and regular Jordan 1 lows. But with these, fuego as far as like lift go. I'm happy they went with a Jordan 3 and a Jordan 1 as far as the hybrid go. Now with this, you know, usually I'm wearing my pants with the tongue up like this. These are okay with the tongue being up like this, but when I first started rocking these, at least I think I probably like these better a little bit with like the pants leg over them. I'm kind of still figuring my style out with this, but as of right now, I really prefer the tongue over it, the pants leg over it, like the stack on it. Y'all know what I mean, like the stack of the jean on it versus it just being like, you know, out like that. Really, I really like rocking it with the tongue like this, most kicks, but with these, I don't know, man, they just look a little bit better when you wear them like that. But some black jeans, just keep it nice and simple. But yeah, enough of that. Y'all already know about the quality stuff and the Jordan 3. Again, a little bit slightly better as far as GR go. I don't know if I wore the Jumpman out or whatever on these. I'm forgetting now, unless they didn't come with them. The sock liner, I mean the insole is red for sure. Got the inside like the gray of the black cement 3, and yeah. Trying to think if there was anything else I was gonna say about them, but basically that's basically it as far as like for this sneaker. Obviously y'all can see what the rest is. I seen one guy on YouTube actually took this off and actually put the Nike Air on the back in red. That actually looked pretty decent, looked pretty fly, and I definitely think these would have flew off the shelf a little bit quicker if that would have been on there, because you know people is Nike Air label fiends. Another colorway coming out is the white colorway with the gray and the black. I don't care for that other colorway that's like off-white with the yellow. It just kind of don't bring the sneaker out. You know, this is one of them sneakers where the color blocking can either make or break the sneaker. So of course a royal blue colorway would look good with this. Shatter backboard colorway would definitely look good too. So I'm feeling those white ones as well. Again, they got like an all white, well, off-white like color, but then still like that gray and then like a black midsole right here as far as this paint. You could Google it though. Definitely look fly. So first thing first, just real quick, I just like doing these comparisons, man. That's another thing too. That's what I was gonna say. The smell on these, it doesn't smell like a Jordan 3 or a Jordan 1. The smell, as soon as you get these, is real strong, like real potent. Like it's a different kind of smell. You actually might have to let these joints air out a little bit. It's not the best smell, but it has its own factory smell. Like now it's chilled out, you know. But when I first got on the first day, as soon as I opened that box, I was like, damn, it don't smell like a Jordan 3 or a Jordan 1. This got its own smell. But it's not bad, but it's like hardcore factory. But anyway, looking at this, obviously you guys can see the comparison right there. And you know, we got a slight differences. You know, it's more like chalk gray on here as far as the Black Cement 3 go. Now obviously these the 2018 Black Cement 3s, definitely classic, definitely fly, definitely flames. And if you could get 2 pair of these, man, get 2 pair. I need to come up on me another pair before the price go back up on these. So, you know, yep, definitely worth it. So, again, comfort level, feel like you walking in these with these. So, you know, if you don't want to walk too much in these or, you know, abuse them or whatever, or however you wear your sneakers, this is definitely a good alternative. You know what I mean? So you still can pull off the style. You can still wear them. Definitely fly, definitely flames. So we gonna go on to the next kick. Now, obviously, you already know the history behind the Jordan 3 and all that stuff. Everybody liked the Black Cement 3. Next, we got the Air Trainer 1 right here, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Is only thing similar with this is just the Velcro strap. And you know, you got the ridges right here, you got the ridges right here, and as soon as I seen the Velcro strap and this Air Trainer 1 strap, I immediately thought about the Air Trainer 1 immediately, because this is where a lot of this is where Nike really like, to me at least, took off as far as heritage models. This is 1987, the Air Max 1 came out, the Air Trainer 1 came out, the Nike Air Safari came out, and they were just going, like, this is the first cross trainer really, so they were just going places with this. This is one of them heritage sneakers that they need to tell the story correctly on. Speaking of that, did y'all see the Bread 4 commercial? That might have to do a separate video on that. But anyway, so we got the 2 straps. And last but not least, we're going to bring out the Godfather Jordan 1. Now in my case, I don't have the Bread ones, but I do have the Bread toes. So here we go right here. And so this is perfect right here. Obviously, we got the same kind of toe box. And as far as quality and leather go, this one, the Bread toe one, is beating this one as far as quality, as far as just overall quality. You know, you got tumble leather and all that stuff, but that's another video. But as far as like the toe box, as far as like what's similar between these, this is way softer. The Bread toe one is way softer, and I'm quite sure the Jordan 1 Bread in general is probably way softer, especially if you wore it and broke it in. But I do believe if you do wear these a little bit more, the 312 lows, these are definitely break in pretty nice. Just damn near just like this if you wear it enough. So going to the bottoms, obviously you got the 3 that look like this, but again, man, that's my only peeve, man. I just want this tongue on here. And somebody actually made a Photoshop version of these when it was coming out, and it was damn near pretty accurate, except he just didn't have the tongue right. He had a Jordan 3 tongue. So, you know, if this Jordan 3 tongue, Nightwing also explained that too. I'm kind of repeating what he said though, but he's right though. Like, if this would have had like more like of a fluffy tongue, because this Jordan 1 tongue is more like kind of like flimsy. But I will add that, you know, you do got the old Jordan 2 logo right there. When I see this logo, I always think about the Jordan 2 because it's on the Jordan 2 and on the Jordan 1. So let me not get that twisted. So obviously you see that. So, but yeah, overall, what do y'all think though, man? I think this is probably one of the best sneaker Jordan hybrids to come out this year. I still need to cop the 312 highs. As far as my 312 highs that I want, that I actually like, it actually is some of the Don C ones, which is the Hot Lava colorway. I do like that hot top feel, like the Hoyle ones. And the Medicine Ball ones look cool. And maybe at first I was thinking about getting like the black and white 312 hot tops. But once I seen these though, I definitely want to have to, you know, copy before these like slip from my grasp. But the 312 highs is actually kind of like sitting around everywhere. So, you know, I might can finesse a deal or whatever and get it, since it's kind of like simmering down as far as like hype on it. So Fly, Flames, all that stuff. Tell me what y'all think in the comments though, man. Would y'all cop? Listen, man, I know people like this one is on point though. Usually not too many lows look that good, especially like hybrid sneakers. These are killing it, man. This is probably at least Jordan Brand's best hybrid Jordan low of anything, you know what I mean? Outside of the Jordan 1 or whatever, obviously that's not a hybrid, but as far as hybrids go, Nike Jordan hybrids go, this is probably the best low, and especially colorway too. You know, even if you don't like get any other color, like I'm not a fan of a few of the colorways that's already supposed to come out now, but again, those white ones, those look fresh. But these definitely a must-have. Definitely a must-have. It's almost kind of like how the Bread 1 fly knits is, which I'm thinking about going to pick up too, some of the Jordan 1 fly knits, because the fly knit is definitely comfortable, man. And if you think about it, like, you don't gotta, you know, it might be a little bit more easier to walk in than a regular Jordan 1. So I don't want to take up all y'all time, man. I took a long enough. This video is damn near 20 minutes because I really like this sneaker and not too many reviews is done on it. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella Nail coming through. Follow me on IG, man, at Goodfella Nail. That's it. So yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. We good. I'm good. Yeah. Peace.